Oh my god, what is that? What on earth is that? Is that a dragon? Is that one of the dragon things? Huh?
What the hell?
Oh, I've installed mods that turn Subnautica from a game that was already nightmare fuel into one of your biggest nightmares. I've set a timer for 2 hours so you can see how far I can get, but these mods are crazy. I have mods that increase the size of every creature by 1000%, spawn 10 times more leviathans in, make them more hostile than ever, and have every creature randomly spawn in anywhere, which means I could be chilling and then have a gigantic Reaper Leviathan spawn on my head. So join me, my friend, and let's embark on this crazy journey. Now, starting out the game, I already had some weird creature teleport inside of my base. That is not a good omen. And when I walked out of my ship, I was greeted by all of these fishies.
Hi, how are you?
After a few moments of willing myself to actually go outside of the ship and into the water, I eventually committed, and as it turns out, there actually weren't any Reaper Leviathans there greeting me with a warm welcome, thank god. As you could see though, even without any threats in the ocean yet, I was extremely terrified, only 3 minutes in. I did not want to explore. Oh. It was for a reason, as after all, everything in this ocean is massive and low-key gigantic. After my first trip into the ocean, I managed to get enough resources to get myself a battery, and I used that to get myself a scanner so I could progress with the game. Now, one of my big goals at the moment is trying to get a repair tool so I can repair my broken ship, but for now I don't know how possible this is going to be. On my second trip out in the ocean, I managed to get a boomerang fish and ate it so I could get my hunger back. Now, you might have noticed that so far there's not any leviathans out here, and that this game is way more peaceful than I made it sound in the intro. This is because I actually messed up the leviathan spawns, so I just exited the game and reran the mods. Now, after I reran it, the leviathans still didn't spawn, so I just accepted it and thought my content was ruined. Until this happened. Oh my god, what is that? What on earth is that? Is that a dragon? Is that one of the dragon things? Huh?
What the hell?
Oh, yeah, it turns out all it needs is a few minutes and now there's a sea dragon leviathan, a Reaper Leviathan doing the worm, and a ghost Leviathan just floating in the sky. After seeing this peculiar sight, I kind of just stayed inside for a while, as you would after seeing this, and spent some time just admiring these gigantic beasts. Eventually I realized this video would just be mad boring if I stayed in here, so I went into the water to confront my fears. Although after I jumped in, I instantly just went back to my ship again, because I was just too scared, man. After climbing back out again, I saw the Reaper had started doing an upside down T-pose. After seeing that, I didn't really know how to feel, especially since I had more than 9 gigantic leviathans circling my main ship, and if I explored, there'd probably be a lot more. Anyway, I decided to jump in anyway, and I had this realization. They're like big, but they're not doing anything. Yeah, honestly, even though the leviathans are bigger than your mom,
Shut your stupid.
I think they were just so big that they literally couldn't even harm me because the ocean couldn't even fit them inside. The only leviathan that should worry me is the sea dragon leviathan because it spits fireballs out that do a lot of damage. After literally procrastinating for like 10 minutes, I jumped out into the ocean again and realized that one of the sea dragons was actually trying to attack me with fireballs. Oh my god. At about 20 minutes in the video, I decided to actually start making some progress, so I ventured out to get some creep line so I could make some silicone rubber and lubricant. After I grabbed it, I was able to start making some silicone rubber and some lubricant, which was a great step in the right direction. At 23 minutes in, I managed to find a cave where I found some quartz and titanium, which is what I needed. Except I spent it on things that I didn't need and wasted the materials that I wouldn't get for ages. But I did get a knife, that was great. You can't take me, I've got a knife now. Now, eventually, 25 minutes in, I changed the sizes of the leviathans so that they could actually attack me. After doing this, I actually realized that they were still too big, so I made them even smaller, and now I was actually in danger. After this, I stocked back on creepvine again, which helped me make some more lubricant and silicone rubber, which I would save for later. About 35 minutes in, I managed to get myself some coral, which I would save for later as this coral would hopefully let me get some water because as you can see, my hydration is starting to falter. Now everything was going decently peaceful until I had a sea dragon attempt to murder me 39 minutes in. What is happening? Oh my god. Oh! How did I dodge that, bro? Oh wait, it can't even hit me. Thank god he glitched under the map. Though this dragon came back for me 4 minutes later, and this time, he wasn't glitched under the map. Oh my god. Oh, it actually hurts. No. I need to move, man. Bro, I just walked down and there were fireballs. After this though, I realized I was gonna have my first death as my hydration was about to completely run out. So I stood there and took it like a champ. Goodbye world. What on earth is happening? I thought this would be my only death until out of nowhere, a ghost Leviathan did this to me. Oh! To be honest, I thought I'd be fine after this happened, but yeah, this happened. It's actually scary that the big... What? Yeah, it turns out I wasn't safe above the ship either. After about 3 minutes of procrastination after all of these traumatic events, my game started to lag, until it was quite literally unplayable. I mean, look at this performance, dude. I can't see no nothing! I can't be seeing no nothing! So I said screw the 2 hours and decided to jump out one more time and end the recording after that. Alright, let's go. Oh, he doesn't want it, okay. No, this guy wants it though. Let's go, buddy.
Bye, have a great time.
Let's take one more look at this magnificent world then, before I leave. After this, I ended the recording, but honestly, even after a rough experience like that, it was still really thrilling and kind of crazy to play the game like this. I'll make a part 2 if you guys want, but either way, thank you guys so much for watching and have a good one.